Special delivery!
You got my package?
Got your package.
I got a package for you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, snap. Opening up the video. First P.O. box. And of course, it's not even to me.
What's it, to me?
Mr. No Boost.
No way.
It doesn't say.
No Boost Bonaduce. No kidding.
All right.
Amazon Prime.
Open her right up. You need a knife? Oh, no knife required.
You ready? You ready, channel?
This is going. This is opening the video. What do we got? What do we got? Maybe it's something inappropriate. Hey!
That's awesome.
I do remember. He said you have to share. Hell yeah!
Dude, they're
Well, there's
awesome.
no note.
Monster Minis.
Oh wait, there's no note.
How do we know who this is from?
Well, whoever. Son of a, that was loud. Well, whoever sent us the monsters or sent Jesse the monsters, I'm definitely going to have one. I'm not letting him have all of them, but thank you very much. We appreciate it. So if you have anything you want to send us, hate mail, fan mail.
This is awesome.
P.O. Box is in the description. Send us whatever you guys want.
I didn't even know they had minis.
Mini, just like your arms.
Yes. I'm going to hold it like a baby.
Okay, so today we are going to be working on Jesse's truck, and when he picked up his truck, it was a Southern truck, like pretty much a grandpa one owner. He towed a lot with it, so it's got a Banks exhaust kit on it, and what else does it have on it?
Torque converter unlock switch.
Torque converter unlock switch, so that's coming out! Everything's going to get everything is coming out in preparation for a No Boost Elite kit that we have We're gonna have to come up with a new nickname for him. So we're gonna start taking that stuff off. We got dinner plans tonight, so we're in a little bit of a time crunch, but let's get at it. Oh wow, new hood shocks, huh? Wow,
yeah,
that came up fast.
Yeah, they're good ones.
All right, so let's show you what we got going on inside the cab here. As you can see, oh, you already took the switch out?
No, well, my knee hit that one and blew it through the dash.
So, you know, I don't know. There's so much better. Oh, look, dinging. Get the dinging out of here. There's so much better places to put these. That.
Yeah, oh yeah. Then
but
somewhere where you're gonna. Smash
anyway,
it.
this is the switches, and there was a switch right here that had a Banks thing on it. So all that's gonna come out. Underneath the hood, got this big old controller. It actually ties right in. It's got a vacuum pump. Of course, this thing's going to be hot while we're trying to work on it. I didn't even think about that. But it's got a little vacuum thing that comes over here to a little valve jobby. You're always in the way.
I know.
Little valve jobby, and then it actually sits right behind. It takes the place of the factory cast piece right behind your turbo. So, of course, the wind starts right when we're videoing. Hasn't been windy all day. Anyway, that's going to stay on there until we get the No Boost Elite kit, which we're going to go over. Hopefully it shows up today from the UPS man. You never know, but it was supposed to be here today. But all that's going to come out. That other piece can just stay in unplugged and not hurt the function of everything. Also in the mail, we have this box, and I think I know what it is. Oh, look at that.
Would you look at that?
Oh, would you just look at that? Hey, it's an air mattress. Not.
Could use that.
Pull her out. Ooh, budge. I forget even what company I got this from.
Budge.
EmpireCovers.com. Let's get this out of here.
It's even got a security kit.
Ooh, in case anybody wants to steal this beautiful thing over here. So this is the cover. It's actually budgecovers.com, but I got it from EmpireCovers.com. It was size 9. It said it was for that year truck, but it was like one of their good covers. It really wasn't that bad. I think it was only like 150 bucks. It said it was 100% completely waterproof, so maybe we'll throw that on in this video as well. I'm gonna take that antenna off, because ain't nobody got time for antennas.
Antenna delete kit coming in. I need those pair of dikes. Chop that.
Okay.
And then all that stuff should just pull right through.
Okay, it's just, and then it goes through the firewall?
Yep.
So we got all of the wiring disconnected from underneath here. Really wasn't too bad. Just goes right through the firewall. Looks like he's got it zip tied on the hood release cable there. So we're just going to pull that out first. But these are the bank switches. And this one actually plugged into the OBD2. So we're going to get rid of all that. Don't you love squeezing underneath the dash of this thing?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do.
We're only missing one thing. And that's our buddy. Because we don't do anything without our buddy, Mr. Topside Creeper.
This is the plug. This is a telephone wire plug.
Oh, well, maybe that's too... It does look like this.
Right.
Yeah, so you can hook up your, you know, corded phone.
Good old Banks.
It's probably to hook up some type of computer, something or other.
I would assume so. All right.
So we know that the valve that operates down there is not completely, if we take this off, it's not gonna like close while we're driving. So we've tested that. That way we know that when we start it up, no boost will have no power. So we'll be good.
The vacuum pump is loud.
Oh, you drove it with that hose off?
Yeah. There's like
Way to make it on the lawn there, buddy. What's up, dudes? Hello.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, channel.
Nice.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hi, Oakley. Hi, Oakley.
Oh, I need to tell you something.
Tell me.
My oil.
Oh, the wife's Jeep needs an oil change.
Guess how many miles?
How many miles?
20.
20,000.
I need an Earl change too.
Holy, everybody needs Earl changes.
you even have it? Because my dad owned a 6.0 Excursion and it was a junker. And all those turbos went all the time,
So he had a spare one laying
so we had a
around?
spare one laying around
So
in
you
case
don't
it
need
went.
that no more?
Nope.
I don't know. Channel, what's a 6.0 turbo worth?
Yeah.
Is it new?
No, it's used. It had like 50,000 miles on it, but the guy blew the motor in it. So I got the turb ski off it.
$10, that's how much it's worth.
No! I gotta sell it so we can buy parts for this turd ski. Gotta sell a turb ski to buy parts for a turd ski.
All right, so this is a Jesse. You look these up. What is it? It's a Banks.
It's a Banks exhaust brake.
Probably fits 03 to something.
03 to 09, I think.
Yeah, probably.
03 to 09. It's like $1,300 new
So
for
we're
everything.
gonna sell this one used.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, get with Jesse.
Yep. Well,
How much?
you're seeing it all come off. It worked, you know, as it was designed to. Nothing was broke on it.
We're professionally taking it
Yeah,
off.
we are taking it off just how it was on, so you could just bolt it right back up.
We will start the bidding at $600, which is less than half of new.
Yeah. Like I said, everything worked. It'll come with the switches, everything that we're pulling out. So, you guys want it? Make an offer. Hey, there's a Cummins. Oh,
We're getting everybody on the channel. So basically that other switch, just like we thought, just basically had a male by female, whatever you want to call it, plug. And that's the way the factory one should look, because basically if you were to, say, put like a lockup switch in your truck, basically the wires are actually down here, but I think this plug is where they come up through. So basically that's what this was jumping. So now that that's disconnected, pull that up through. We're almost done.
Hi guys.
Captain of the struggle bus.
Oh, I am captain of the struggle bus.
It's got a ground right here. Here, make yourself useful there, no boost.
It's just this one wire, right?
That's the ground, and then this has also got like a power, which I believe is
Goes
going
into
in
the
here
fusee
for
box.
a Keon power. Okay, got your little Banks smart lock.
It's really a smart unlock, though.
Here you go. Get all your numbers. We'll sell these both as a package.
Yeah, they're all going together.
They can go together.
You buy one, you buy it all.
You can get one, you can get it all. You want the Velcro strips?
Yeah, that'll go with it too.
Use the Velcro strips. Sell you these for $600 and get the other stuff for free.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need a jumper anymore, so you can just take that right out.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And if whoever buys this, it was on this fuse, if that matters.
Well, that's your Keon power, so what number is that?
28.
28,
28.
which is power run start, Keon power, 28. If you're putting in gauges, you might want to need that, or wiring anything that needs Keon power underneath the hood. Oops, sorry, did I just whack you?
Yep. It's okay. It's the name of the game around here. In the way, you're gonna get hit. As you guys are gonna see on Instagram, if you follow Greg,
Yeah. Q&A right after this.
Q&A following the completion of No Boost Burt.
Well, we were waiting on a package, the No Boost Delete kit, and we don't know if it's coming, so we need a plan B for the end of this video, because we were going to talk about what we bought. It's pretty big, it's pretty awesome. Why are you shaking the can? They don't want to be shaken. Shaken.
Shaken.
So all we have left to do on this big old turd is take off this pump, and seeing that we're taking that off, this actually runs a longer belt. So we got ourselves a new belt to make up for that, and of course we got ourselves the old green bean.
Ew.
So for those of you not in the know, the green is for, it says it on here, I don't know if it does or not. The greens are the heavy duty. Gates is a heavy duty one. So that's what's going on.
Good old Napa purchase. Hey!
Hey!
So we got the belt off. Now we're just working on getting the vacuum pump off, which Greg is about halfway done with already.
Yeah, we're pretty much. This is basically just like the power steering pump. It's got like a 3-bolt kind of flange. It's actually a lot easier to take off, or I guess install, than what I thought. So any day now.
Let's see, what's that bolt, like 10 feet long?
Okay. Put these bolts right back in there. Just a little guy.
Now imagine that at like 2,000 RPM, the thing was like... So now that the vacuum pump is out, we just have this one bracket.
3 bolts basically goes right to the open holes in the timing case.
So that bolts up.
And they're self-threaded on the back, which is nice. So it's really just these
13
millimeter bolts. That's pretty much it, and then go right back to your factory belt. So, which is kind of nice, because I think if you ever were to, like, say, get stranded and you had a regular belt with you with this thing, I don't think you could ever actually do that, but I think you can actually just put your factory belt back on. If your long belt gets messed up or something, I don't know. Who knows?
As soon as I put the camera down,
Ow!
don't say it. We noticed that there's
We lied to you,
Yeah, we lied to you guys. There's actually 4 13 millimeter bolts that hold that bracket on. Greg missed one.
There we go. Now she's Lucy.
See that?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, carnage!
Fan blade action. Nothing a little electrical tape won't fix, boys. So the best way that I found to put your belt on is basically on the left side. You can see here's the fan. Go to the left side, shoot that belt straight up to the top, and then you're gonna wrap the belt around, which is gonna take care of your power steering pulley, and then come up, hit your top pulley, and then rest on the top part of your fan hub. And then it's going to then from that part wrap down, and the bottom half of the belt is going to take care of this and the left side. All right, so from the top you can see I basically just shoved, it's gonna have a hard time focusing because there's so much in the way, but I just shoved the belt all the way down through the bottom. Now this loop right here, I am going to get down around the power steering pulley. Okay, there you can see that. I'm going to loop the top around. Oh, well, it just fell off. Jesse's down there. And you can kind of see here, I got it around the top pulley, and then that's going to go around the top part of the clutch fan, or fan clutch as Jesse would call it. Got him. So once that's done, then we can wrap it basically around the bottom of the dampener, harmonic balancer, your preference choice there. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but you got that?
Yeah, it goes around that way, right?
Yep, goes around like that. All right, I gotta put the camera down. But basically that's what I was just trying to show you guys. If you loop it around that top part, then the left side will take care of everything else. That's the easiest way. You don't really need to go around the fan. You don't need to mess with the fan shroud. Two sets of hands is obviously much nicer, but just go straight from the bottom, make the right top loop, handle the right side, left side will handle everything else. Got the old Danger rolling up. It's the kid. Give her the old fire up.
Recording? Are we live?
We're live now. We're live. I'm gonna open up this window here.
Good evening, YouTube. Here for a Q&A session.
Andrew got invited for an interview.
I'm not present that much, but I'm here. I just want to let you guys know I'm here. I'm here to party.
Here for you.
He's here to help with the Pam situation.
Oh.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Okay. Can you see us all here?
Might not mean Andrew after have to fucking
A
touch
lot of meat in this.
Beef.
Beef.
But answer some questions.
All right, let's pull up some questions here. See how many of them are inappropriate. Never make it on the internet, but
I'll answer those.
Oh man. At the time, we have 64 comments. Let's see if we can bang through them all. I'm loading them.
We'll bang through them all.
Y'all gonna be coming to TS or RTDS in Crossville, Tennessee? I'm probably gonna say no to that. It's a little far away. We just got back from a big trip. Limited time off, basically. We can't go everywhere, unfortunately. When are you going to take your tow pig to the drag strip and race that damn thing?
Whoa.
I don't know. I might have to, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
She's a tow pig.
She's a tow pig. She's not going anywhere fast, that's for sure.
Yeah, dude.
We've been down the road of G56 and drag racing. I'm not even in the damn frame, man.
What do you mean?
Everybody knows the G56s are kind of like a little bit of a weak point, and that's asking to blow the tow pig up, and I'm not about that.
My last 4th gen, I drag raced and blew 5th gear out. So
Your first time.
yeah, and they don't make
It's hard to find parts to rebuild G56s.
They don't make aftermarket parts.
As far as cost goes, you're almost better off just buying whole nother reman unit for $2,000. So
Which is what he did.
Which is what I did. So he's a drag race. He just got his turbo. And,
Which do you guys like more, the 5.9 or the 6.7? That's been asked quite a bit. Oh, before I forget, the radio that's in my tow pig is a Pioneer like 4000 NEX. I got that question a couple times and I wanted to answer that. If I had to pick one, I would say the 6.7 just because the motor characteristics of it can spool larger chargers faster. The 5.9 can take a hell of a lot more of abuse than the 6.7 can. You know, but they both have their highs and lows.
We don't prefer one or the other. It's all like, depending on your goals. Like I wanted a 5.9 at the time because I wanted to do EFI Live, and I wanted a 48, and I didn't want to do a 68, and I didn't want to swap it. You know,
He wanted
5.9s could still make 1,200 horsepower and rip on the street. So you know what I mean.
He wanted an auto, and obviously a 48 is a much better option than a 67. So basically, that bumped him down into the 5.9 instead of unless you want to swap them.
Nobody wanted to.
What color is Jesse going to paint his Mega when he takes the wrap off?
Dude,
It's gonna be.
You should wrap it.
I don't know. I'm still in the air about what I'm going to do. That's down the road, but the plan as of right now is just keep it the dark gray color match the bottom, do all the door handles and everything, mirrors.
You guys see my tie, all right?
What are his plans for the truck? You guys will see them soon.
Yeah.
We're just going to leave it at that.
Yep.
We kind of went over that.
If you go back in the videos, you'll find that. But once the delete shows up, we'll tell you guys.
How much that stand set you back after doing an EGR delete? I never knew how much I needed one in my life. I think the topside creeper was like a little over $100. I think it wasn't
reasonable.
It wasn't too bad at all. I mean, it wasn't
well worth the investment.
Oh my gosh!
But it makes you feel funny when you're up there too long. Like, it just makes you feel funny. It makes my head dizzy because like I'm.
There's a lot that makes your head dizzy.
Blood flow, dude. It like it makes me dizzy. But
how many miles are on Bert?
Just turned 170, which means I need an oil change.
What was your first race / pull truck? I don't know. I've had the 05 since the beginning of time, and I've drag raced that thing stock when it had the transmission. So I guess that would be my first time on the track.
Truck, yeah.
On the track, anything on the track, that would be mine.
I've never raced a truck.
Sleds.
I raced snowmobiles and dirt cars, and that was I was 15, so 9 years ago.
What was your first time, the 4th gen is that your first time on the track?
Yes, first and only.
First and only.
Race street, dude.
What
the
gears?
Street, baby. The kid ain't about the track. I'm about the street. Come find me.
What gears are in the diffs? I mean, most 3rd gens, if you had to like guess, there would be 373s. The tow rigs, 373s, 05s, 373s.
About to swap to 342.
Yeah.
No.
I wanna.
Does Bert ever tow, or is it a mall crawler truck?
He hasn't towed. I kind of stopped towing when I got out of racing. So
the 6.4 towed 100% of its life.
Yeah, my dually, the Ford that I had, the 6.4, that towed literally 99.9% of the time.
Calls the mall checking for your girl.
But now Bert,
I need another one of these bad Larrys.
How fast do you?
They're baby ones.
I see this box not being
I'm thirsty
here at the end of the day.
Yeah, boys, we're gonna need a PO box refill.
Yeah,
whoever wants to step up.
Bert will tow if he needs to, though.
What's it like selling insurance? Which I think he means mortgages.
Yeah, no one sells insurance here. Mortgages, rock on.
Deal, general.
Hashtag no boost Bonadues. What's the biggest turbo you recommend for daily / tow rig for a 4th gen? I mean, that's really,
a loaded question.
That's a very loaded question. I mean, you're definitely not going to want to be over, say, 471, 467 with some very minor fuel, depending on how heavy you're actually towing. I mean, it all depends really how much fuel and power goals really. All right, back up and running. What are your thoughts on restoring the first gen with exception of modern day touch such as wheels, motor, mods? Long story short, I didn't.
Baby.
I mean, I never bought it to restore it. I'm just going to keep it kind of the patina look that it is. Really wasn't bought as a restoration project. Why does he not have a turbo?
Who, me?
Yeah, probably.
No boost all day.
No boost on a deuce all day. When are you what? Jonathan Hines, when are you not going to beat a clapped out Civic in a drag race? I guess when I don't have a trailer with another truck.
When
on
our
it, I
trucks are finally all running.
guess. Well, he's referring to when we were
Fine on the
loading
street.
the trailer.
I know, but I'm saying his truck's been down.
If I
Mine,
didn't have the trailer on, man, we'd be
I
blasting.
can't beat a turtle.
Sad that
Favorite truck at UCC besides Nolts? Ooh.
That's tough.
Derek Rose, baby.
Rose or Fire
I
Pump?
wasn't there, but Rose is a baller.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean Baca, bro.
Do you like sled pulling or drag racing better? Drag racing. Street use more than drag race or sled pulling.
Streets.
How's the transmission been working lately in Burt?
Muldoon.
Mikey G, chocolate or vanilla?
You already know the answer to that, Big Daddy.
Inappropriate. I think that's Jesse. Are you at Greg A as adopted child? And is Johnny sending your uncle?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. That's probably way too long. All right.
That was good.
That's it. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you tomorrow.